No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day to the things I wish would die, like buffets. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Church's Texas Chicken leads to mouth-watering bliss. Enjoy our always bold crispy chicken sandwich or 3 hand-breaded tenders and a honey butter biscuit starting at only $3.99.
Second date update.
We got an email from a guy wanting a second date update who says he thinks he's finally cracked the dating matrix.
Oh, wow. Really?
Honestly, I have no idea what that means.
If this has to do with have someone taking a blue pill instead of the red pill, I'm going to be upset.
I'm just hoping Keanu Reeves is on the phone right now asking us to help him with his love life.
Yeah, it's difficult for him.
Keanu, you taking the little blue pill? Brooke wants to know.
Keanu, is that you?
Hey, this is Evan.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not Keanu.
Not quite as hot, Evan, but okay, we'll take you.
Keanu probably wouldn't have said more than one word.
No, I can't live up to Keanu.
Okay. Well, sorry. I didn't mean to be that disappointed. I don't know. Maybe Keanu will call in later. But tell us about this. What's this dating matrix thing that you've cracked? What does that mean?
My friends and I came up with this. It's this kind of trifecta thing, where...
Say that again? What?
It's like a trifecta.
Trifecta? Okay.
So there's 3 points a woman can have. She can only have 2, never the third.
I've seen this. This is brilliant.
I don't get it.
For it, bro.
What kind of
this?
points? What does that mean?
So they can be hot, they can be sane, or they can be single. They can be hot and sane, but then they're not single, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's perfect. It works with
They
guys
can be
too.
sane and single, but then they won't be hot.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
You can only have 2 of the 3 points, but
I feel
not
like that
all
works
of
for
them.
men, too.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think that it's just a women
It
exclusive
totally
there.
does. It goes for both sexes.
Look over here, Brooke. Hello.
Yeah.
The trifecta right in front of you.
Yeah, well, you're not very sane, though.
Oh.
Actually,
okay.
are you any of the 3 points,
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. That was a roast. I'm sorry.
I'm the
I
black
wasn't going to
hole
do
of
it,
dating.
so I appreciate it, Jose, that you stepped up for the rest of the
You're
team.
not hot or sane.
Yeah.
Whatever the third thing
I
was.
opened myself up to that black. I stepped into it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
back to Evan and your dating matrix. You think that you found a girl who's all 3?
Well, I definitely hope she's all 3. It
Okay.
seems like she is.
Okay.
Now, just real quick before we learn about her, are you able to offer all 3?
I'd like to think I do.
Okay.
Okay.
But Jeff thought that
wanna
for a
make sure.
second.
Yeah.
Don't let your friends put you in check, bro.
Yeah.
So, what's her name?
Tara.
Tara.
Tara. Okay.
Okay. Where'd you meet her?
Oh, we met on a dating app.
Do you list this trifecta theory on your bio?
No, not on the bio.
Yeah.
Probably offend people.
Yeah.
No?
Probably not the right way to lure people
Oh,
in.
people do all sorts of weird things on their dating
Yeah.
bios. We know that
Yeah,
from
you're
here.
right. It wouldn't be like shocking.
Yeah, you would know, Brooke, I guess. Keep falling for them. Anyway, tell us more about Tara. What'd you like about her?
She's super fun. She's really cute. And she seems down to earth.
Okay.
Oh.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went to a bar, had some drinks, and we mostly told bad dating stories that we've had.
Hey, that's
Okay.
good. Bonding over like the bad dating stories is good.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you think it gets to a point in that conversation where it just gets a little tiresome? Like almost like ick. Like how many stories do you have? I feel like maybe the common denominator is you.
The last story is like one day all we talked about was bad dates. And
Yeah.
then,
Do you remember any of the stories?
She told me about this first date she went on where the guy she was going out with brought his mom with him.
Oh, gosh.
Impressive. That's an impressive start.
And he introduced her as his girlfriend.
Oh. Oh.
To the mom, not the mom. He
yeah.
introduced the new girl to the
Tara.
right?
Yeah. He introduced Tara as his girlfriend to his mom.
Okay. Oh my God.
That's pretty bad.
What's wrong with that exactly? Like, it's not like the worst thing that a guy could do, though.
It's pretty bad, Jeff.
Yeah.
Don't bring your mom.
You're lying.
I know your mom
right.
wants to come.
I'm just going to make a note of this.
Yeah.
Don't bring mom.
The thing
Okay.
about my mom is she thinks any girl that talks to me is my girlfriend. Oh, is that your new girlfriend? No, Mom, that's just a friend.
What about you, Evan? Did you have a bad dating story?
Most of my bad dates have been kind of boring. So I tried to tell her one of my roommates' bad dates where they found an injured possum just lying there, and he insisted on taking it home with them.
Oh, no.
It's a lot.
Trying to take home a wild possum.
Yeah. It's like, how was your night last night? Well, I took home a wild possum. And they think it's like a...
It's not a euphemism. No, that's
Everyone's high-fiving. Nice.
Yeah.
literally have to get a rabies shot later. So, okay. That sounds fun, like bonding over stuff like that.
It is kind of sad that you don't have that bad of a dating story yet.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
someone
right.
else's.
I mean, was there any
But
bad...
actually, no, this is right. That is good overall.
Yeah.
Was there any bad moments in the date?
It really didn't feel like there were. There wasn't a lull in the conversation. We both just kept talking. It didn't end with a kiss or anything, but,
Okay. So how did you leave it?
I asked if I could see her again, and she said, yeah, sure. But every time I try to text her, she says she's busy or she didn't see the text.
I'm surprised the possum
Yeah.
story didn't get her all
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
That was the kissing time.
Yeah, sure. You can see me again. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
vibe.
worried because the trifecta, the sane part is pretty easy to hide the first few dates,
Alexis
you know?
would know, yeah, Alexis knows. The third part doesn't come up for years later. Wait a
I
minute.
mean, for that, the single part is actually pretty high for one
Yeah.
day, too, you know?
But that is why he said that he was hopeful
Yes.
that she was
Yeah.
all three things of the dating matrix triangle.
Can we confirm that?
Maybe we can when we come back. We're going to call Tara for you and try and get you your second date update right after this, all right?
Okay.
All right, man, hold on.
Second date update.
We're about to find out if the dating matrix can actually be broken.
Oh, wow.
Because we learned about it in the first part from our listener, Evan. Apparently, it works kind of like a triangle where there's three qualities about a person. They're hot, they're sane, they're single. But the rule is you can only have two of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're hot and sane, then you're probably not single. If you're hot and single, you're probably not sane. If you're sane and single, then you're probably not hot.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Hey,
Can't
I'm
have
just,
all three.
But
I'm
like-
just single. Jeff has none of them. We've gone over this, so it's still kind of an honor to
Wait.
be...
Yeah, breaking it down is really depressing if you look just internally in the room.
I mean, honestly, there's no good luck on
Yeah.
any of those
Just
combinations.
Yeah.
finding more and more
Yeah.
reasons every day to give up and move to Colombia to find a mate. But
Colombia.
Evan thinks maybe Tara could actually break the matrix and be all three qualities all at once.
Yeah.
We're about to call her
Perfect
and find
woman.
out.
Yeah.
We'll
Don't-
see.
Don't know if she thinks the same since she's not calling him back.
Yeah.
You know, of
Oh,
him.
She's not perfect. She's not good at texting back, huh?
We're going to find out the reason. You ready to do this, Evan?
Yep, I'm all ready.
If this doesn't work out, are you going to like give up on dating altogether? Like
Whoa.
this is the last chance, ditch effort
Dang.
to find the perfect girl?
I mean, it depends. If she's not single, then yeah, I'll keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the easiest one to swallow.
But if she's not hot, that would be a weird one to find out after the date.
You
But
never know.
okay.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's find out. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, we're looking for Tara.
Hi, yeah, this is she.
Okay.
Who's this?
Perfect.
All right.
My name is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah, the whole show's here, Tara. We're excited to have you on.
That's the show.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeff.
What show? I'm sorry, from where?
It's a radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hi. Kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but we do this segment called the Second Date Update, and we're trying to help out one of our listeners score another meetup with you.
Okay. My goodness.
I know, weird.
It's a guy.
Who is it? Do we?
Oh, yeah. I was just going to have you guess for a long time, but maybe I'll just tell you his name's Evan.
She's like, do we get to know?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you get to know, Tara. You remember Evan?
Oh my God. Yes, I do.
We've heard about the date from Evan's perspective, about going to a bar and having drinks and seemed like a good night.
Yeah, he said you guys commiserated over all your bad dating experiences.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah, we did. That's kind of the reason why I just cannot get over what happened. I'm really honestly just embarrassed.
What?
Kind of annoyed.
Wait, embarrassed and annoyed. Oh my God.
Oh.
He said he couldn't think of one thing that went wrong on the date.
Oh gosh. I mean, I probably was doing my best to like just hold it in and not let it show on my face.
Oh my God. What happened? Do you mind telling us?
Yeah, it just really sucks because I felt like we had a good connection, and then I got awkward because we were sharing our worst funny date stories, and it was like going really well. I told a story about how I went on a date with this guy and he brought his mom along.
Yeah, he told us that. He said that he told you a story about his roommate.
Right. So, that story about his roommate and how his roommate took a girl out for drinks and they were like really tipsy and they were walking over a bridge. He kind of got the story a little bit wrong.
Wait, what?
How would he get the story wrong?
How do you know the story?
Yeah. Because the girl tried to bring home the possum in her purse, right? And as I'm hearing this story in my like drunken like catalog of a brain I'm going through, and I'm like, oh my God, that girl was me.
Wait.
You're possum girl?
What?
I'm the girl.
He uses your story
Has
as
the worst
story.
possible date that somebody's ever been on.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
So you dated his roommate for you went on one date with his roommate.
We went on one date and I wasn't even trying to bring the possum home. I was trying to dig in my purse, like in my drunken state, to like try to give it some food, to maybe give it some life back or energy.
I think there's a French fry in this purse, I swear.
I got granola bars. 1 second.
When you realized that it was about you,
Oh
did
my
you tell
God.
Evan like anything?
No, not at all. I literally shut down and I was like, wow.
And that's when you were like, I'm never talking to this guy
Is
again.
it like you didn't want to talk to him again because he thinks you're a horrible dater, or because you dated his roommate, a little mix of both?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Both. Just both. I was like, and to think also too that his like roommate was kind of exaggerating the story.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, I don't want to like kind of, put them in a weird situation. But then is it weird that I went on a date with his roommate first?
Well, now's your chance to finally set the record straight and get the story right
gosh.
with Evan, because he's actually on the other line. And you could tell him all the ways that he's messed up.
Hey, Tara.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's laughing. That's good. That's good.
You're Possum Girl?
Oh.
Possum girl.
Oh my gosh, I like have my face to my palm, literally. That was me. Yeah, the story was a little off, and I didn't want to like correct it right then and there because I was just so mortified. But that was me.
Oh my God. Did you have any idea, Evan?
No, I had no idea. She has a great poker face. I had no idea.
Oh my God.
She's like, yeah,
geez.
that girl sounds awful.
So, Tara, what part of the story wasn't right? What part did the roommate get wrong?
So he exaggerated saying that I was trying to bring the possum home in my purse. I was definitely not going to bring the possum in my purse. I didn't want to touch it. I just simply was bent down by it to try to feed it my leftover, like, I don't know if it was trail mix or granola. I don't know what I had in my
You're
purse.
lucky it didn't attack you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, don't go near injured animals.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to
I know,
adopt
I
the
was-
injured possum. She was trying to nurse it back to health.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Does that make you look at her differently, Evan?
I mean, yeah, if that's true, then yeah, it's a really different story.
Oh
Usually
my.
I trust my roommates on this thing. He said after you had it in your purse, you started walking it back home.
Her story makes more sense.
No.
Yeah.
It does.
But his is more fun at a party,
Tara's
right? Like, if
story-
you're going to tell the story at a party, it's way more fun
It's
to, like...
100%.
embellish.
Tara was
Sure.
actually trying to help the possum. If it was Brooke, she would have tried to cook it right
I
there
know,
on the
that's
side
what
of the
I was
road.
gonna say.
Oh, possum tastes like chicken.
Yeah. Maybe she would have bit right into it, uncooked.
Brooke actually has a roadkill purse for these situations.
That'd be so amazing.
Tara, I mean, it looks like maybe you should have said something. You should have spoken up when Evan got the story wrong.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I mean, I guess, but I really couldn't get over the fact that I just was frozen, like, oh no, like sinking in my seat, like this is me, he's talking about me.
Oh my
You
gosh.
don't know how he's gonna react. Dude, what do you think about this?
looking back on it now, it's kind of funny. She just kept saying how horrible it sounded.
Well, she meant it sounded horrible, but just not in this way you thought.
Yeah, it did.
Like, this is horrible that I'm even listening to you retell this.
And so, I mean, now that we've kind of come to an understanding here, maybe there is actually a path forward for the two of you, and we'd like to offer to send you on a second date, Tara.
Awesome girl.
Yeah, we'd love to give you another shot with Evan, and we'd pay for that date. Yeah. You guys can go out somewhere and nurse another, like, sick, injured animal back to health together.
I mean, I would love to go out again, and now that I'm kind of just trying to get over being so mortified over this whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, now that I know the entire story, I really cannot wait to go out again. And I really cannot wait to tell my roommate about this.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
So you are going to tell him then?
Oh, no.
Because we could do it in an awkward Tuesday phone call if you want to let him know that you're dating Possum Girl now.
I think we would just hear two dudes laughing constantly. I don't know that there'd be any awkwardness.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Make sure you give her a stuffed possum on your first date as a present, okay?
One with the stuffing pulled out of it. It has to be injured, you know.
Will do.
Yeah.
All right, so congratulations, you guys. You got a second date.
All right.
Cute. And the Matrix is still intact.
Yeah.
Well,
Sort of.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I think it is good that they agreed to go out on another date. But you know what I can't stop thinking about? I couldn't stop thinking about it the entire
Wait,
time.
is it the same thing as me?
I don't think so.
What are you?
It's when someone in the room said the dating matrix applies to guys too.
Oh, yeah, for
yeah, I
sure.
think Brooke said it.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
What are you talking
don't
about?
hear a lot of you don't hear a lot about guys being like sane and hot. Like
Ever?
sanity is
Because-
not usually the main
You're
point for guys.
right.
Just hear me out. I think you replace it with funny, cute, and rich for guys. You only get two of them. Funny and rich, then he's probably not cute. Cute and funny, and he's probably not rich.
I don't know.
And
I've
rich
dated
and
a lot
cute,
of
then he's
crazies.
definitely not
Yeah.
funny.
I'm sticking with sane. Sorry, Jeff.
Oh,
There's a lot of
wow,
crazy
bro.
dudes out there.
Leave it to a crazy lady,
Yeah.
Jeff. We know what one you're missing.
It's not you, it's us. I think that it needs to be adjusted for guys to 3 different rules. Text in 78592. What do you think the 3 qualities should be for the men's dating
I
matrix?
just don't
This'll
think.
be good.
I mean, I think there's a stereotype of women looking for rich guys, but I don't think it's as like
As
actually
prominent.
prevalent.
Yeah,
Like I think
who
it's
would
a.
ever want that?
Yeah, what a horrible thing.
I mean, this is coming from me. I've never dated anyone who made more money than me. And that was when I was making minimum wage. So
You're just dating homeless guys.
yeah, it's fine.
But remember, you can get all of our
It's never been an issue.
podcasts and check out our second dates wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day to the things I wish would die, like buffets. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.